All right, I want to welcome everybody to our live social media mastery webinar. My name is Ricardo Suber, and tonight we are going to teach you how to take control of your MLM business with social media. So I'm going to clearly and concisely give you the 5 pillars of social media success. That being said, before doing any webinar or any network marketing presentation, rather, I always go through my why. And my why has always been my parents and my family. Ever since I can remember, I've always been the type of person to always want to give back because that is what has been instilled in me since I was a young child. Both my parents mean so much to me, and my entire family does. And it is because of that spirit that I am doing this particular webinar this evening to give back and to help you guys have some of the success that I have. So just in case you may not be familiar with who I am, again, my name is Ricardo Suber, and I am an authority and an author on building relationships through social media. Right now, I have the #1 YouTube channel in my current company, and I'm a social media and relationship coach and a featured guest on the Dr. Phil Show, the Tara Banks Show, and a contributing writer through many publications, including Ebony Magazine. Now, the thing is, in our network marketing profession, the whole goal and the gist is to get a large group of people to do a few simple things over an extended period of time. As a matter of fact, that's a popular quote by network marketing professional and coach Eric Worre. Now, the problem is that most of us simply don't know how to recruit a large group of people. So that is what we're going to cover tonight. How do you recruit and really get your social media game going so you can enhance your network marketing business? Now, what you all have to understand is that the landscape has changed. Today, the world is moving faster than ever. We are more connected. And the one way that I found to be virtually everywhere at the same time is through social media. Now, with that being said, why social media? It's because basically everybody's on it. You guys see all the statistics on the right-hand side of the screen, but what you just have to understand to sum it all up, most people under the age of 65 are using social media on a daily basis. Even over 65, you still have nearly half of that population using social media pretty actively. And it's to the point now where about 3 out of 4 individuals are actively using social media through a mobile device. That being said, here's what it's done for me. Over the past nearly 4 years, again, I have the #1 current YouTube channel in my company with nearly 1 million views. It's allowed me to recruit family, classmates, coworkers, friends, and total strangers, and it's led to me earning several company awards and distinctions. It also continues to allow me to provide value and keep thousands of individuals engaged, and it's given me tremendous brand recognition. Now, here are some common challenges I had and some common challenges that maybe you're faced with. Now, one of those challenges is having an exhausted and negative warm market. How about being frustrated with current results? Being overwhelmed with tools and really not knowing what works? How about a lack of consistency, which is obviously a personal problem, but we all can struggle with that. And also, of course, not knowing where to begin. So we're going to tackle that and show you how you can master and take control over your social media with respect to network marketing. That being said, here are the 5 pillars that we're going to be going through right now. The first one is preparation, then providing valuable content, prospecting, presenting, and perfecting your brand. First off, we're going to be talking about preparation. Now, one gentleman said to be prepared is half the victory. And you can actually see that mouse right there. He is prepared to get the cheese, but he knows it's not going to be easy, which is why he's armed with his protective helmet. And so basically, this is your helmet, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the first thing you need to know in order to properly prepare for your social media campaign is which accounts to sign up for. Now, there are so many. You see them right there. Obviously, Facebook having over 1 billion, close to 2 billion users. You have Twitter gaining right behind it, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, Google+, Vine, Snapchat, and so many more. The thing is, you just want to make sure you understand your audience. Understand which types of prospects, which demographics you're going after, and then join those accounts accordingly. In my personal opinion, your goal should be eventually to have an account on each of these platforms. That being said, your tools for success to launch an effective social media campaign with respect to preparation, of course, is to have a great smartphone, also having a great digital camera and camcorder if possible, a decent computer, and then to identify role models who are effective with respect to social media and in network marketing. Have your own .com, preferably your first and last name, and then you want to become a product of your product or service. The thing is, if you can demonstrate it and show other people how much you like it and demonstrate that through social media, it will help your business. You also want to have an effective profile. Have a great biography, have a mixture of personal and professional photos so people can feel like they actually know you a little bit better, and use high resolution banners, cover photos, and art that communicate your overall message. Your goal is to show that you are a person of authority. Show them that they don't have to go to any other person other than you to find more information out about your network marketing business. Step two, and the second pillar, is to provide valuable content. This gentleman here, his name is Zig Ziglar, and he said, you can have everything in life you want if you just help enough people get what they want. So the one key cornerstone here is the word give. Now, you want to help people to know you, like you, and trust you, and you can do all of that through social media. So the thing is, when it comes to providing valuable content, keep in mind that your update should show the following sides of yourself. It should show lifestyle, or at least the lifestyle possible in your opportunity until you get to live it as well. Also, you want to show a mixture of personal and business posts. So just make sure that as you're posting online, to remember your audience. That being said, also learn the art of blogging. Now, just in case you don't know, a blog is pretty much like an online diary used to keep the audience up to date on any range of topics with respect to your business. Make sure you understand how to create a blog and also model other successful bloggers in terms of how to provide valuable content that people will find interesting. Last but not least, you also want to understand how automation works. This is something that's relatively new. Now, what automation allows is for updates, pictures, and videos to be scheduled ahead of time. So if you happen to be busy, happen to be traveling, your social media can continue to do the work for you. This can be pre-scheduled to a specific time and date, or it can be auto-scheduled throughout the day, week, or even month. But the thing is, you want your social media to be a machine that starts to churn and create prospects regardless of you being there. Next, the third pillar is all-on prospecting. Now, this is the cornerstone of any network marketing business. The cornerstone is to, yes, acquire customers, but the thing is, you'll have a greater potential to do that if you have a big team. And social media allows you to connect with more people with less effort. That being said, understand the differences between cold and warm markets. Now, there's a lot of similarities. The, of course, main difference is that the warm market are people that you already know. Cold market are people that you don't know, or at least that you don't know yet. So the thing is, you can use social media to connect with both. You can use just about any social media site with your cold market, mainly LinkedIn and Facebook, to find your warm market. But the thing is, with your warm market, it's easiest to connect with them, but you'll normally encounter more resistance, especially in the beginning, versus with cold market, it's harder to connect, but you'll normally encounter less resistance. Isn't that interesting? But that's human nature. That being said, now with prospecting, there are basically 4 steps to prospecting any individual, specifically your cold market. The first step is to find things you have in common. Secondly, address them by name. Third, compliment them. And then fourth, ask a question that provokes a response. So here's a great crash course sort of example that you could use when prospecting any cold market person. Now, as you see there, it says, "Hey, Lisa, I saw you online and noticed you were a UPenn graduate in 2005. You look extremely sharp and appear to be a public speaker. What do you do?" So the thing is, we incorporated all steps. Now, you don't necessarily have to throw that all into one message, but it's possible. That being said, now what? Okay. Now, the next step is to really build rapport. You want to show that you care, and then you want to look for opportunities to share your opportunity. Share it when the timing is right. When it is right, once that happens, transition to the phone and then follow your company's procedures to go ahead and close them into your business. If you've prepared and provided valuable content, prospecting is so much easier, guys. Step 4 is to present. The fourth pillar is to present. Now, whether you love Donald Trump or not, you have to love this quote. And he says, I like thinking big. If you're going to be thinking anything at all, you might as well think big. Now, the thing is, in 2015, it's hard to grow an international business with a local approach. Now more than ever, learning the art of presenting and sharing information around the world is vital, so you have to think big, guys. That being said, thinking big also incorporates webinars, such as what we're doing tonight. You want to learn your company's presentation and become a great presenter. You also want to utilize services that allow you to bring your messages all over the world, and you want to advertise your webinars to your team so they can plug in their prospects. And what does that do for you? That builds a long-lasting business that extends even beyond what you do. Now, the thing is, you also want to incorporate the company tool that you use. We typically call this a push play tool or link. You want to ensure that whatever this tool is, that it can easily be shared through social media. YouTube is not always the best way to do this, though, because at least as of the date of this recording, a lot of times people can get easily distracted with some of the scam related videos on the side of the wall that people usually post to bait others in. But the thing is, you want to be careful, but at least find some sort of reliable tool that has yielded some success in your business. So the thing is, if there is not a great one, learn how to create one. Okay? Last but not least is branding. Now, what branding simply shows you how to do and helps you do is it helps prospects see you as the only one that provides a solution to their problem. Now, this will help ensure a long-term success in network marketing. So what if you happen to go from one company to the next? Or what if things change? What if your company has a new facelift? Your brand needs to be the glue that holds your campaign together. And that's what we're showing you how to build. Now, the thing is, what your MLM is not telling you is, while it's important to tell the story of your upline, not building your own story is suicide. So you want to strike a balance between edifying and overly praising anyone. You don't want to go too hard with trying to push someone else's message, because what will your prospects do, specifically your cold market prospects? They'll join your upline. They won't join your team. So you want to make sure that you take pictures with the top earners. You want to have the top earners edify you. You want to eventually build your business to the point where people see you as the authority. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Always just try to find ways to associate yourself with success. That being said, here are some ways to build your brand. The thing is, you want to create your own look and feel with social media. So, for instance, create a logo, have your own colors, have your own themes, slogans, hashtags, little things that you say, maybe a certain aura that you have, but you definitely want to do this. Another great thing that will really help you is to have at least one presentation with your voice specifically for cold market contacts. When you do that, and if someone happens to find you, they may want to join your team. You should definitely have one. Now, the thing is, I gave you guys a lot of tips. We did that in a very short period of time, but now this is where the rubber meets the road, because the question for you is, are you ready for the next level? As you see on the left, mentoring really is defined by successful people reaching their goals. And it says there, successful people never reach their goals alone. It always takes having a great mentor to be the best. Okay. Now, I personally spent thousands of dollars learning, and now I want to pass along the knowledge to you. So here's what I've done. What I've done was I created a 5-week intensive, a social media mentorship intensive. Now, what I created are 5 detailed recorded webinar sessions. And these sessions are going to be live and they will be recorded. Now, the detailed breakdown of what I'm going to cover, there's so much there and more. I'm going to talk about exactly what to say, examples of things to post, where to get all the great content, and how to transition prospects exactly from the internet to the phone and then to your business. I'm also going to talk about how I have my social media on autopilot through automation, how to be a video ninja, capturing, sharing, and utilizing YouTube and Facebook to your advantage. I'm also going to be talking about how I was able to brand my content for just a few dollars, how you can do the same thing, and again, to do so without breaking the bank. Also, understand that all of these sessions are going to be recorded for unlimited playback. You can listen to them in your car, on the phone. I'm just going to make this readily available for anybody who gets this course. And also Q&A. We're going to talk about standalone voicemail systems. It's going to be a lot of great things on there. So much more, guys. Now, this is something that could easily be over $1,000. As a matter of fact, my retail price is $9.99. But of course, I'm not doing that. For a limited time, I decided to drop a 9. This was against the advice of my own accountant. My accountant said, don't do it. It's really not worth your time, but I love to give back. So instead of $999, it's only going to be $99. This is for a limited time only. So what you want to do right now is you want to get over to socialmediamentorship.com right now. You definitely want to take advantage of this offer. I cannot afford to do this for too long. So the thing is, take me up on my offer, and I'm going to show you exactly how to take your social media to the next level. So the thing is, what I want to ask all of you guys is, what would it mean if our mentorship course helped you recruit 5 people over the next 30 days? Would it be worth the $99? All right. What if you could teach your team the same skills that you're going to learn? All right. And what if you could rank advance 1 or even 2 levels as a result of this course? Now, this is something that I had to understand as I began to build my business in network marketing and using social media to recruit all dozens upon dozens of prospects. What I had to understand is, if you change nothing, nothing will change. And so the thing is, if you're having all the success that you want right now, if everything's going perfect for you, then that's great. But I know that represents less than 1% of us. I know more of us wish that we could truly recruit and be more effective with social media. So for you, this is something that could really take your business to the next level. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight on this webinar. I've had so much knowledge and experience acquired throughout the years, and I want to share it with you. And this is just the beginning. Social media marketing changes daily. And if you don't stay on top of new technologies, new social media sites, and marketing tactics, you can get left behind. And your chances to succeed online will dwindle. So the thing is, I would be honored to coach you one-on-one. I've coached hundreds of other network marketers, and the one-on-one sessions yield the best results. Now, the thing is, guys, time is one of the most precious things we possess. And I am willing to invest my time in you, in your success, as I have for so many others. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Head on over to socialmediamentorship.com right now to learn more. God bless you all. Have a great night, and I'll see you in the class. Take care and good night.